Hi, this is PepNex Products. We normally do things like duct tape wallets and stuff, but we're into disc golf too, so I'm going to give you a review on 4 discs: the Innova Valkyrie, the Innova Sidewinder, the Innova Star Stingray, and the Innova Star Orc. Starting up with the Innova Valkyrie. I think the Innova Valkyrie is a great disc for getting distance. I'd definitely recommend Champion or Star Plastic, like with any disc, because with the Valkyrie, when you get nicks on this, it doesn't really tend to fly the way you want it. Anheuser's the best. When you're throwing this disc, I'd recommend throwing backhand. I don't really personally do too well sidearming it, but I get the distance when I backhand. And the next disc is the Innova Sidewinder. Definitely a side-arming disc for me. I don't get the distance that I normally get when I backhand it, so I tend to stay side-arming. When you anhyzer it, it wants to stay to the left. It doesn't really get its turn back to the right like some discs do. So if you have an obstacle, when you slice it though, it'll get to the right. So it's great for going left or right depending on how you throw it. But definitely side arming disc for me. It has the lip for it. Has a thin lip, so your fingers will get nice and snug on it and not rub against on like some other discs do. So next disc is the Innova Star Stingray. I think the Innova Star Stingray is a great mid-range disc. Its numbers are 4, 5, -3, 1. When you throw it to the right, when you anhyzer it, it tends to stay to the right, so I wouldn't recommend slicing this disc, but if you throw it nice and strong and straight and level, it's gonna go straight. That's why I like this disc. I use it for putting as well, but don't slice it, as I said, and I would recommend backhanding it because the lip is not really designed for a side-arming throw. Next disc is the Innova Star Orc. This is personally my favorite disc. I get my max distance with it, normally around 270 to 300 feet backhand, and I'm young. I'm 14 years old, so I definitely it's a great disc for me. Anhyzer it though, for sure, because when you throw it straight, it's just gonna go straight to the left. It's gonna turn a lot, and it's just gonna go straight to the ground. When you anhyzer it, it goes to the right, and it still has time to turn to the left, and that's what it normally ends up doing, because it likes to go to the left a lot. So even when you anhyzer it, it's gonna go to the left, and that's what gives its max distance. I think it's definitely a backhanding disc. I wouldn't try side arming, although some people can do it very well. I would if you're trying to get around an obstacle and the basket's to the right, do not use this Star Orc. Definitely use a Sidewinder or something and slice it forehanding or side arming, and that's the best thing I would do for an obstacle that's to the right. So I think these are great discs. I hope you find this review helpful, and hope you could watch some of our videos later.